Hello, SNA Assassinators. I don't know why it just went out and it was not even on the 1 hour mark. So yeah, that was very weird. Like it just cut out of nowhere, and there was nothing wrong with it. That never happened in weeks. Like the last time that cut out, and I had to do a second clip of the wrestling news video. Which no matter. I made a new set of a video, which is the second clip of the SNA podcast wrestling news on July 31st. As what we were doing, and before we got rudely interrupted, I'm gonna show you the rest of the video between with DIY with Johnny Gargano. Finally, with DIY with Johnny Gargano training Tommaso Ciampa how to hit a picture perfect RKO out of nowhere. But here's the video.
Slither, you're a snake. He's a viper. He's the apex predator. He's over there tying his shoes. He's low to the ground. Quiet. Snakes are quiet. You go bounce. There you go. You gotta stay fit, watch what you're eating, and you gotta be quiet. You never know when your next RKO is gonna be. There you go. Wait for the test. Just like you practice. This will take 100 times. We could be here all night. It's time. Ready? Are you ready? Go get him. If you can RKO this random guy, you'll be ready for Randy.
And he actually did it.
You did it. You did it. You got him. He might be dead. But hey, you got him. You RKO'd him. Smart. Stop moving. No. Let's go.
And hopefully that guy got back up and he's okay and he did not die from that RKO spot because that was absolutely devastating. But yeah, congratulations to Tommaso Ciampa for finally executing a picture-perfect, successful RKO. And then here's the caption onto the post that Johnny Gargano did on X. And do you think he's going to do the same with Randy Orton once he's back on television, which I could see that could possibly happen like next week. Like we could see that might be happening, considering that Tommaso Ciampa finally executed RKO. That's only if Randy Orton's not expecting it, of course. But I'm going to let you guys decide on what you believe that's going to happen in the next 7 days timing in the comment section right down below. But yeah. That was very perfect. Let's hope that guy that he RKO'd in the Performance Center ring is okay after taking such a brutal hit of that maneuver, because it's called the most 3 destructive letters in all of sports and entertainment / pro wrestling for a good reason. But let's end today's wrestling news video with some Bryan Danielson news. And him reveals why he didn't compete in the G1 Climax tournament. And the American Dragon is undoubtedly one of the premier professional wrestlers worldwide, having competed at the highest the Achillans for many years. However, his body is wearing down, and he has now revealed how that played a factor in him not and not competing in the G1 Climax tournament this year. And Brian Danielson has been dealing with his neck injuries, like in recent months. Like in May, like he disclosed that doctors had advised him that he would soon need surgery. Like, and by June, he mentioned that his neck will still be in poor, still would still it was still in poor condition. Despite these issues, Danielson is set to challenge Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship at AEW All In. Like Brian Danielson had previously shown interest in participating in the G1 Climax, especially after his appearances at NJPW's Wrestle Kingdom 18 and his match against Zack Sabre Jr. at New Japan New Beginning in Osaka in February. Despite the the enthusiasm, Danielson was not included in the tournament lineup. While speaking to Justin Barrasso of Sports Illustrated, Danielson shared that he expressed his desire to compete in the G1 Climax uh, to NJPW's Booker yeah, Jetto, yeah, with a D, right? Well, I thought I'd say it with an N. My bad, Jetto. Like during the winter, he mentioned that his excitement about the tournament was high after his recent match in Japan, but to acknowledge that it seemed unlikely at the time. He he mentioned over the winter, I told Jetto, the booker in New Japan Pro Wrestling, I would love to do the G1 this year. I just wrestled Zack Sabre in Japan in February. I was so excited. It all happened in the heat of the moment. I would like to think it would be possible. I don't limit possibilities in my mind, but it seems unlikely. Danielson cited his health as a major concern, especially specifically ongoing neck issues. Even if Tony Khan were to allow him to part to participate, Danielson mentioned that he would be is is that is hesitant will be hesitant to be away from his family for an extended period. He also noted that his wife may not support the idea due to health concerns, while Danielson has always wanted to compete in the G1. He recognized that it might not be uh, feasible for him at this time. He added his neck. I mean, not his. Well, his, but I'm gonna say what he said. My neck isn't doing real great right now. So there's my health, but even if Tony Khan feed me up for the entire summer and said go do the G1, I wouldn't want to leave my wife and kids for that long. I don't think my wife would think it was good for my health. Either I've always wanted to do the G1. I don't know if that's going to be the cards for me, and that's okay. we have to also report we have also I mean ringside also report that the American Dragon is facing health concerns ahead of all elite wrestling's all elite wrestling's all in. Nevertheless, it is unfortunate that Danielson never got to compete in the G1 Climax tournament, but fans at least got to see him like in the Continental Classic, like last year, which still mattered. But what is your thoughts on Brian Danielson? Brian Danielson never got a chance to compete in the G1 Climax tournament in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Are you disappointed? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. I wouldn't blame you guys if y'all were, because this is something that even Brian Danielson would want, and then you probably wanted him to see if he could win the whole tournament and being like the AEW guy of doing so. And do you think that he will enter in next year's G1 Climax tournament, even as a part-timer? Let me know, also about that in the comments below. I believe he's going to probably bring this up on this little promo he's probably going to have, whether if it's going to be backstage or in the ring, whatever it's going to be at. I think he's going to be talking about like he had to skip the G1 Climax tournament because he was originally supposed to be go over to Japan and fight for the gold of the fight for the gold and not gold of a trophy, I guess you could say, like win that achievement there in Japan. But unfortunately, injuries got in the way, and he's lucky that he even have his match with Swerve, which that's something he's probably going to bring up. But let me know down in the comment section right down below about this promo segment he's going to have later on tonight, which I'm going to be talking about on here on the SNA podcast on my AEW Dynamite review video, which is also going to be featuring the likes of Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale. They're going to go face-to-face in a eliminator match. If Chris Statlander wins, she gets a shot at Willow's CMLL Women's World Championship. But if Willow the Pillow wins, then she does not give her a shot to Chris for the championship. But some tells me it will be a title match, maybe at AEW All In, perhaps, like to set the score. Because two reasons why Chris is probably going to win this match tonight. Because one, Willow already won in the semifinals of the Owen Hart Women's Cup tournament, and then second of all, this is to help her build things up into their big match at the Wembley Stadium pay-per-view, which is going to take place in London, England, at the Wembley venue. And it will indeed be for the CMLL Women's World Championship. I could see Willow the Pillow winning that match, getting a big moment, retaining the CMLL Women's Championship. She finally get what she wanted to do to her former best friend that's now her enemy, and then she'll move on to the next girl to defend her CMLL Women's Championship. And I'm already guessing who it might be. And I hate to say this, but it seems like it's going to be the same person that beat her for the TBS Championship. And I wonder who that might be. But we're just going to have to wait and see about that. But for now, we're just going to see what's going to be transpiring on tonight's episode of Dynamite, and what's how they're building on to AEW. What's that? AEW All In, and we'll probably see Darby Allin have a message to Jack Perry, or even vice versa, or even the Young Bucks say it on the behalf, saying you nearly tried to bake and you manipulated us, leading us no choice by trapping us in a place that we can't get ourselves out of, and demanded a shot at the TNT champion, which said no problem. And despite that, you still don't have a chance of defeating our scapegoat here, or wherever they want to call him. But let me know down in the comment section right down below on what your opinions on that matter, and do you think that we could see who's going to think will win that match? But we also got Will Ospreay taking on what's his name, Lance Archer, and then we also got Yeah, I believe Camille's gonna be in action. She's gonna make her official AEW debut match, like as exactly actually as a AEW wrestler. Like she'll will face, I don't know who she's gonna face in the ring. It's probably gonna be some kind of enhancement talent, just like how Wardlow used to do, like when he was in AEW when he was on TV. Like we can see, I won't be surprised if she don't have to get the pinfall she don't have to pinfall this opponent just to get the win with both her and the CEO Mercedes Moné, with both the women's championships holding up in the air with both arms, like and standing over the lifeless body of the victim that got tortured by the bodyguard of the CEO, I guess you could call her. But what let me know down in the comment section right down below on what your take on to any of this. Do you think and do you think that we could see Britt Baker could come back and get some revenge on her, or do you think that probably will not be until in the next week or two? But either way, yeah, let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was the wrestling news video with the wildest and intriguing news that you SNA Assassinators need to know. And also, yeah, which one was your favorite out of this list? If I had to pick, I would say the ones I showed you on the videos, which the first one being the one with the CEO Mercedes Moné then told this fan to shut the hell up, and that fan was pissing her off, and he needs to get the hell out of there if he's not gonna chant the right letters, which is her three-letter nickname, which is her three letters that she's known as her nickname, and not her future opponent for the AEW TBS Championship. But yeah, and also the second one I'll say with Tommaso Ciampa finally successfully hitting an RKO, even though it's not on to Randy Orton, but it was on somebody to warm up until Randy does come back from after selling his attack from the bloodline, like when he's more likely getting ready to be the next challenger of the American Nightmare. And I don't mean that in a friendly way from the Viper, because he's going to come back like with him striking. Like at first he's going to help Cody with the bloodline, but once he retains, he's going to try to convince Cody to defend it against him, and he wants a shot at the goal to become a 15-time champion, like by hitting him with an RKO out of nowhere. Like even though he's friends with him, like you never know when he can strike on RKO. That's what he even did to Nick Aldis recently, and that's why he paid him $100,000. Like even though the fine was $50,000, because the other $50,000 could be when the next time he does it. And if I was Nick Aldis, I'll be watching out from any given moment of hitting the RKO. Yeah. But anyways, let's but let's get going, and in this video right here, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button, and consider and hit the subscribe and the post notification bell so you can be the first one to know when I upload my latest videos. And yeah, make sure to check out my AEW Dynamite review video. Let me know who's going to win their respective matches and who's going to be making an appearance tonight and on a segment, like whether if it's in the ring segment, backstage promo segment, any of sorts, like of what's going on tonight's episode of Dynamite. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys once Dynamite goes off the air, and talk about what exactly went down. I'm gonna tell you if it absolutely rocked or it absolutely sucks. Well, like as of late, it's been rocking, and it's been very intriguing,